Okay, hi there, welcome to a macroeconomics video. We're going to spend a few minutes looking at how to calculate a weighted consumer price index. So here's the inflation rate for the UK over the last sort of 25 years, the rate of inflation as measured by the annual change in prices for the consumer price index. And we can see that inflation, of course, surged in October, in the summer and autumn of October 2021, peaking at over 11% in the autumn of 2022 before falling back. So that's the rate of inflation as measured by the consumer price index, and it's a weighted price index. So this means that a weighted index accounts for the varying importance of different items in a typical household's budget. So each item of spending on food, on transport, on whatever it is, holidays, is assigned a weight. Now the weight is reflective of the relative share of the total spending. So they do a huge family expenditure survey and try and capture the essence of what the average family spends each week, each month, and then they assign weights to each item. And this approach helps to ensure that price changes in more heavily consumed items, particularly housing, energy bills, food, have a greater or bigger impact on the CPI than less frequently purchased items, such as a new car, for example, or a holiday. Now, without weighting, if we didn't weight the index, items that make up a small percentage of spending could disproportionately influence inflation, making it less accurate. The weights are updated relatively frequently. If they're not, they may not reflect current consumer spending patterns accurately. So here's the weights for the UK economy at the moment. Yeah, so these are the weights that they use in the calculation of the UK inflation rate. And you can see that far and away housing and the utility bills, water, gas, electricity and other fuels count for the biggest single item. Now, there's a lot of items within that, but 30% of CPIH is housing and water and electricity and gas. About 11% for transport, restaurants, hotels, recreation, so on and so forth, all the way down to education, communication like the broadband and healthcare. So weighting is a way of trying to capture the overall cost of living based on people's spending patterns. Let's just work through a quick way to calculate a weighted price index. To keep things simple, I've just chosen 4 items: clothing and footwear, transport, food and drinks, and communication. Now, the weightings always have to add up to 100, or in this case, 1,000. Pardon me. And you can see that food and drink, in my simple estimation here, has the biggest weighting. So changes in the price of food and drinks will have a bigger impact on the overall inflation number. Here's our price index for 2024. We're going to use whatever prices were in 2024 as a base for the index. So the price index is 100 for each of them. And here's the price index for 2025. I've made these figures up. So you can see the highest inflation came with transport, although transport has the lowest weighting. And actually prices fell for communication by 7%. And they have a weighting of 2, or 2 out of 10 in the index. Now, what you normally do is you multiply the price index by the weight for each of those items. I've done the maths for you. Hopefully somebody will check on YouTube if I've made a mistake. So let's just work through what we do. Pardon me. You multiply 2000 price index, 2025 price index for each category by their weighting. And then there are only 4 items, and then you sum those. If you sum those, that comes to 102,000. You then divide this by the sum of the weights, which is 1,000. So this gives a price index, a weighted price index for 2025 of 102, which tells us that the rate of inflation was therefore 2% in that particular year. Now, it was 9% for transport, but transport's not a very heavily weighted item in the index. It was minus 7% for communication, but what we're trying to do is try and capture the overall change in the cost of living. Prices on average, weighted by spending, increased by 2%. There we go. I hope you found that a useful explanation of a weighted price index. Thanks for joining in. See you soon.